Oh, that's so dope. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Hello, and welcome to Coffee on Korriban. Today we're reacting to the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 2. Today I am drinking just kind of your typical run-of-the-mill French roast. I like dark roasts. Always out of my AeroPress coffee maker in my warm and cozy mug. But I'm really excited for this, so let's get into it. It seems like a little bit of a longer episode, but man, we're gonna do it. I'm really excited. 3, 2, 1, go. And can I just say, the Lucasfilm logo and the helmets every time they do this looks so good. And I think there it is, Fennec's helmet, right in the intro. That is so cool. It's like the sounds of the new era of Star Wars, which, like it or hate it, it's different, it has a different flavor. I like it, personally. Also, it is like 3 a.m. right now, so that's why I just woke up. My mustache is like a little wonky right now. Oh, that's who was walking up. Okay, so it was Fennec and the one guy. Did we find out what they were called? Like the Night Whisperer or something?
Ichuta!
Ichuta! I love it.
Here's the Rancor.
Oh. Yes, the throne. But is there a Rancor? That's the question.
It's empty.
Little bit of a cheesy bait and switch, but I'll allow it. The tribes of Tattooine. Okay. Kind of the same way that people really weren't digging the Mandalorian theme when it first came out, but now like people love it. So Mos Espa is definitely the more upscale part of Tatooine. Like if you got money, this is where you want to be. I'm assuming that little crater keeps you out of the sandstorms, but it definitely seems a little more polished than Mos Eisley or the different areas we've seen before on Tatooine.
I'm Boba Fett. I'm here to see the mayor.
My mustache is better than yours.
I regret to inform you the mayor is indisposed for the rest of the week. And
I like how he's keeping his helmet on right now.
terribly sorry, Your Eminence.
Who is this who enters?
Oh, I love the Ithorian voice.
No damn well.
It is the new Daimyo
Yeah.
Your Excellency.
Oh, I love the fur on the Ithorian. That looks so cool. I love the Ithorian voice. Like both the Ithorian voice and the translated voice. I do love it. There's R3X again. Max Rebo. More huts. So the huts are not extinct. Something a little bit disturbing about that. How many people they have to have carry that?
Hear what your tablet says. This is Mos Espa. I am Daimyo.
He should have called it a data pad. A sister. So it almost seems like an empty threat from the huts. And a lot of people were complaining about him going to the back to tank, but I mean, after the Sarlacc pit, you would probably need regular healing sessions in the back to tank, so. Ooh, Psycho Rifle. Yes. What the?
I will stop there. I will take rifle and stick.
There's that shot from the trailers. He's kind of like a Boba Fett that's just kind of fed up with everything. Yeah, you steal that swoop bite. That is pretty cool to see the Tuskens on speeders. So for everyone wondering why the gaffy stick was making a sword noise, it is a gaffy stick sword. Not to worry, we're still riding half a bike. Nice. That was cool. Ooh, this is a cool droid. That's cool, like an engineer droid or something? Conductor droid? Ooh. That was creepy. Nice. I like that they brought the spice into it. Because spice is spice. It's like a Tuscan holocron. I wonder if this is like a Tuscan rite of passage in that tribe. To have to go through this. What? Oh, that's so dope. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I like those mastiffs. They're cool. I want one. Yeah, I bet that lizard thing is like a rite of passage in the Tuscan tribe, at least in the culture of this one particular tribe. Oh, he's gonna forge his own gaffy stick. That's cool. That is dope. That is so cool. So I'm sure that's how they get their gaffy sticks. Is they go through that process as, you know, becoming a adult Tuscan Raider. And then that's how you get your gaffy stick. That's really cool. Yes, I knew it. I called it. The black robes under his armor now are Tuscan robes. That is so dope. This is what I wanted, honestly, out of the show. That's so cool. Okay, so I can already hear the criticisms of people saying, oh, we don't want more flashbacks. Stop viewing it as a flashback and start viewing it as two timelines, two storylines. Because that's what this is. We're learning about how he became the Boba Fett that he is now, as well as the current storyline, which honestly to me is a little less interesting. This whole thing with the Tuscans was amazing. And then the whole lizard sequence where we got to see young Boba Fett on Camino watching his dad fly off in the Slave One, that was amazing. Fantastic. So I'm gonna rate this episode a 9 out of 10. And not a 10 out of 10 because the beginning was a little bit slow, and I think we could have got a little bit more storyline with the Hutts. It kind of just seemed like empty threats coming from them. But the whole rest with the Tuscan, especially using that lizard to induce that acid trip dream sequence thing, and then collecting your branch and then using that to make your own gaffy stick, was really cool. If I had a criticism, it would probably be that the tools they were using, like the chisels, were like actual chisels. They should have made them a little bit different. Kind of the same criticism as I had as the Boston Dynamics robots from the last episode. But that was really cool. And I definitely hope that we get to see the gaffy stick that he made come back into play. And I hope he just destroys people with it, because that is a cool looking gaffy stick. But anyway, I know people aren't going to like it. I just have a feeling that people are not going to appreciate this episode for what it delivered on. And that's a real shame, because we got so much, again, about the Tuscan culture, which we've never gotten before outside of Mandalorian and Knights of the Old Republic. And if this is indeed like a rite of passage in the Tuscan culture of becoming a man, essentially, that you have to go through this process, that's how you get your gaffy stick. That's amazing detail. And I've said so many times, I always say it pretty much every video, that Star Wars for me is about the world building. And that's the stuff that I'm into. I want to know those details about different cultures and different planets and different species and how they operate. And that's what we got in this episode. I don't know. Like I said, I know what people are going to say about this episode. I loved it. I don't know. It makes me so happy, and you can't take that away from me. Star Wars is about headcanon at this point because there's so much material. If you don't like it, don't like it. No one's forcing you to like everything Star Wars, but that was awesome to me. I really don't know what to say other than you can't take that away from me, because I loved it. But anyway, that's going to do it for the video. If you made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. May the stash be with you. And I will see you wherever I happen to see you in the galaxy.